When I was trying to write this talk, I couldn't decide exactly what I wanted to say. Do I talk about what I learned as a child, about pure joy and the ability to live without an iPhone, or what I learned in middle school, about what people think isn't as big of a deal as you think it is, as well as learning to never dye my hair black, ever, or what I learned in high school, about true friends and amazing opportunities. It took me forever to decide and to realize that talking about my middle school would severely damage my high school facade that I'm actually a normal person. So, I thought I would talk about something that has been a major part of my life for a majority of these years. I've been involved with theater for as long as I can remember. I went to performance camp every summer, and I did shows throughout the year, and I loved it. Acting is a way for me to put on different masks and to be a different character, much like high school. People try to fit in by swapping out different masks for different situations. For a long time, that was the way I went through life. When I was with my church friends, I would be very different than I was with my school friends. I was very two-faced, and this time in my life is not something I'm proud of. It all crumbled around me when I had my Sweet 16, and all my friends were there from all walks of life, and I had to decide who I was going to be for the night. It was a teenage nightmare. I was so obsessed with what people thought of me, I assumed they wouldn't like the real me, which thankfully did not prove to be true. That night I took the plunge and started off my 16th year trying to stay true to myself, which may be the cheesiest thing I've ever said, but is still something I struggle with today. I think that part of this struggle is due to the constant pressure we have to have friends, to get good grades, and to be the best people we can possibly be. The severe pressures placed on us throughout our life to succeed. From the time we were born, our parents, or our siblings, or our grandparents have placed huge burdens on us, begging us to do better than they did, to live up to these enormous standards they have laid out for us before we even had names. Throughout school, we have been told our grades are good, but could be better. Our sports times are good, but could be better. And our involvement in activities could be more well-rounded. This never-ending rat race to be the best, to get to the top, will never end. We will always be advancing towards the next goal, and that's okay. It's important not to be lazy and to always find a purpose in your life. But if that purpose isn't your passion, it's your responsibility, you need a reality check. College has enveloped us since at least freshman year. We've all been striving to become better versions of ourselves, and sometimes that requires taking an AP class instead of taking that chorus class you've always wanted to take. I know that our schedules are already in this year, but I caution you to never drop something you love just for something you dread. That's not applicable to school, but also to life. Making sacrifices is a huge part of our lives, but never sacrifice your mental well-being for an extra boost on your resume. Succeeding is important, but the stress that accompanies it may not always be worth it. It is imperative to find your passion and pursue it as an outlet to the stress that comes with the urge to succeed. Some people like to dance, others like to play sports and exercise. Like I said before, I love musical theater, acting, singing, and dancing. But my favorite of the three, the one that I've been the most successful at, has always been singing. It has comforted me when no one else could, and it allows me to express myself in ways speaking never could. As we head into college, the best years of our lives, and the most stressful, I challenge you to find something that keeps you from cracking under the pressure, and to do it whenever possible. So now that I've thoroughly embarrassed myself and overshared a little bit, and hopefully made an impact on at least one of you, I want to leave you with this. Don't let people keep you from doing what you love. Don't let the stress of college or what people may think get you in the way of your passion, because in the end, this is all irrelevant. Do what you love and love what you do. Life is generally good, unless you let the world take over. You are in control of your own life, and you get to decide what's in it. And if you're lucky, your passion will make an appearance and hopefully stick with you the rest of your life. Don't allow yourself to become obsessed with masks and to try to be someone you're not, because I can honestly say the best person you can ever be is yourself. Thank you.